Muscle cars epitomize Americana. Badass cars driven by badass leading men. Steve McQueen, James Dean, Vin Diesel. And this next ride is the most badass owner of them all. Grace in her 57 Chevy Bel Air.
I am Grace. Behind me is my 1957 Bel Air hardtop. I've owned it since 1957. One owner for 62 years.
The beautiful 57 Chevy Bel Air was once one of the most popular mass-produced muscle cars ever. These days, this rare ride can fetch north of $100,000. A pretty sweet profit for Grace. She paid just $2,000 back in the day. How the hell did it even last this long?
I know how to take care of things, and this car proves it. The book says change the oil every 2,000 miles. I changed it every 1,000 miles. I have it serviced whether it needs it or not. That's how you take care of a car. It's got 122,000 miles now. But those were put on during my active years.
For 62 years of driving, lady, that is low.
What we're driving on used to be 4th Avenue, and now they call it South Main. I'm the proverbial little old lady. Takes it to church, goes to the grocery store, and goes to the appointments. Here's where I went to school during the war. So naturally, I'm not putting on a lot of miles now. I used to be able to look over the steering wheel. Well, no longer. I look, it's very comfortable to sit back and look under the wheel.
Whatever it takes to get Grace around.
Whoops, I didn't turn there.
The Bel Air has the kind of style that never fades, and the warranties last just as long.
Midas gave their lifetime guarantee for as long as you own the car, and I'm sure they never thought somebody would keep their Midas mufflers for 62 years. But I needed a muffler.
That's what I'm talking about, Grace. Beautiful rides are always going to attract attention.
Nice car!
But not always the right kind.
Someone tried to steal this car. The car was 20 years old then. It's the late 70s. But it was parked on a side street. I approached the car, and somebody was getting out the other side. I yelled, "Who are you?" And he was gone in the dark. And I drove to church because that's where I was headed. This car is very superior. It's not just any car. I never planned to have this car that long. It just happened. Year after year, they went by, and I was so happy with it, and everybody else is happy with it. Why give it up?
From an original beauty